Welcome friends to Techno channel. Today we'll discuss about Visual Studio Code, a text and a code editor by the Microsoft. This is the only editor which is gaining quite a lot of popularity among the developer community and the open source and startup community in particular. Okay, so earlier there are a couple of other text editors. Let me explain a little bit. One is TextMate, Sublime, Atom. So these three, this Visual Studio Code is coming into this category of this editor. TextMate is a little bit old and which only runs in the Mac operating system. And if you see a lot of Ruby on Rails developer are using this TextMate editor, and after a couple of years, the Sublime editor is also gaining a lot of popularity among the developer community who develop in the code in JavaScript, Ruby on Rails, who like to write their code in, simple text editor. They don't want to have very fancy IDE. For example, there are a couple of very high, these are quite popular in the Java developer community, Eclipse Base or WebStorm or IntelliJ IDE. But if you talk about the Ruby or scripting languages, so this kind of editor is quite popular. And also there are some other kind of text editor which is popular since decades, BIM and Emacs. So till today, a lot of people preference this text editor for their own merits. But this coming to this Atom is also a very nice text editor which is developed by GitHub, and this Atom is created while creating Atom. They created also another framework known as Electron. This Electron is a framework created on top of Node.js to create cross application or cross platform. Windows or Ubuntu Linux or Mac application by using only HTML, CSS and JavaScript. You can use AngularJS, you can use React.js, jQuery, whatever maybe you already knows. Using that you can create desktop applications like this. So Visual Studio Code also using this Electron framework for creating this particular text or code editor. Okay, so it is quite surprising to know that Microsoft is not using the VC++ or VB or any kind of SAP to build their own IDE, but they are adapting to the new technology and going the direction the developer community is going towards. So if we see a little bit about its different websites, so let me walk you through that. So this is the website Visual Studio Code. Here you can download for Windows and other platform. You can download, and installation process is quite straightforward. And here you can go code completion, debugging, G8 editor and extension. I'll explain a little bit about when I walk you through the IDE. Okay. And if you see, there is a very nice videos tutorials available, and you can see a lot of customization and extension. All the documentation is available in a very nicely format. Here in this docs, I'll give you the link in my description, so you can, if you have any specific need, you can go through that. And this is a GitHub repository, Microsoft/VC Code. If you have any code related bug, so you can raise issues or you can request for any new feature request. Okay. And a lot of people, around 2000 plus developer already forked. That means they may be working in some way or other to contribute towards this visual code, and around 20,000 people are liking this. And if you see the way frequently it is updating, 10 hours ago, 3 hours ago, or 32 minutes ago. So the commit is quite very frequent. So this is a very good indication of having a open source product. So you can browse and you can go through there, how to ask a question, Stack Overflow, and a lot of other material you can get over here. And one very good and popular part of it is the Visual Studio Marketplace. Here you can download a lot of extension. For example, if you want a Beam kind of, keyboard navigation, so you can install this extension. If you click over here, so it will redirect to that page, and you have PHP debug or Chrome browser. So installation also quite simple. So there are several ways to install. I'll show you one of them. You can copy and you can use this to install this editor. That is also another way. Also, I can explain to you in a little bit of time. Okay. So this is the first where you can open or any project. So first you have to go to File, and if you have already any folder, you can open folder and select a code base, or you can create a new file. or new window when open a new visual window. So this is a very standard save and auto save is there. Okay, so let me open some couple of files. This is the file. So you can change the theme. You can go to the dark theme. You can go to the light theme. And there are several themes available inside the extension marketplace I just shown, and which can be accessed over here. I'll show in a second. Okay, so you can see the lines numbers over here, and you can create the new file over here, test.js, and you can write any code you like. So this is I'm using some no JavaScript. Let me create an abc.typescript. Okay, ng. See, if you see, these are the extension I have created. If I want to create a component, I'm just giving an example how powerful it is, and I will explain in detail later point of time. So I just type a one command, this all bunch of comment is coming. This is known as snippet. Okay, so you can change the selector and the name and all this thing as per your need, but this will help you to speed up the process. Okay, so, and also this is a nice, if you would like to work in HTML and this TypeScript parallelly, you can use the split windows. In one place you can write there, okay, just let me open a, you can have some keyboard shortcut. In one place you can open the TypeScript, in other place you can write HTML. So the split screen can be there. And if you okay, now let us close this splits. Okay, you can create as many as you like. Okay, now you can search here. Search and replace is quite simple. You can use regular expression over here, and there are some powerful which file to include, which file to exclude. You can specify your own thing. And here I am not using the Git at this moment for my project, but you can initialize the Git repository, which is a de facto standard for most of the open source project, and which will give a nice color coding. You can commit from here, and you can pull the request, clone, and a lot of other Git related functionality you can do graphically. Here you can use debugging. See, the adding the breakpoint is quite easy here. I just click a breakpoint. See, so app module, whenever I execute, if there is any bug in the code, the variable will come here. So I can able to inspect here. So I can add as many as breakpoint. You can see over here. So the trace and the watch you can see. And currently for Node.js and the extension development, it is already integrated. So for other thing also you can download some extension and you can configure over here. And see, this is the extension. You can, if you click over here, you can access all the extension from here. So this debugger from Chrome, if you don't like this debugger over here, you can use this and automatically both are integrated. Okay, so if you see my own installation extension, so a lot of extension I have installed for my purposes, bookmark, HTML, alignment, and so on, Angular snippets. So I given an example of that. And this REST client, I really love it. Sometime I'll create a demo for that, and Predify.json. There are plenty of extensions. So you can just browse through it and you can use it. One very interesting stuff I like about it, if you can open the terminal over here. You have to press Control and the tilde symbol, and maybe you can access somewhere here, integrated terminal. This is thing. So view and integrated terminal. So here you can create as many as terminals. See, 1, 2, and 3. So here you can start, stop, test, execute. So you don't need to go to command prompt to open it. Okay, you can just delete it. And here also you can get some problem or output. So here I can see problems, if any errors. So let's say for example I did some mistakes. I just omitted the comma. So see, there is an error is come up here. Expected a comma over here, so which is quite nice. And if you can scroll it, the comma is expected. So this kind of powerful it is giving. So there are a lot of functionality we can import, and we can a lot of things we can do that over here. And also there is a couple of if you press Ctrl P, so all the file will be available here. So if you want to go home component, you can just open it. Okay, so if you want to go to the TypeScript, you can open it over here, and there is a Ctrl-Shift-P. If you do that, you can move some, you can access all the commands, So all these plugins has their own command, debug and files, open, new. So here you can do a lot of operations. This will take us some time to get a good handle on. See here, git related, commit, publish, pull, and all this thing, all the command is available here. This is quite popular over here. Okay, and also there are some sidebar. You can move to this to that, left hand to right hand side. But unfortunately, I tried to search whether I can just get rid of this sidebar. But unfortunately, I am this few 5 icon you have to see. I tried my hard, but without a block. If you press F11, it will go to the full screen mode. So a lot of fundamental things, and I'll explain about it in more detail. I'll explain how to use some of the keyboard shortcut, how to do the development properly, and I'll do some more advanced tutorial. So if you have liked this video, please like and subscribe to you. Thanks very much for watching. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.